Real? Oh. Fuck it, what's up? Hey, welcome to the Suede Covington Show. It's your man Suede Covington. The best thing on the planet, baby. We got a special guest.
I'm Timo the Comedian. Y'all know me, Timo the Comedian.
And
I'm comedian Melanie Hearn.
You already know what it is. It's DJ.
Go DJ.
You already know what it is. It's DJ. Okay. You already know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you?
DJ, not the DJ.
Thank you.
Yeah. Really? So what?
Do your thing, G.
Hey, look. hey, so you know what? I was looking at, man. They had to actually put a service announcement out for people not to eat NyQuil chicken, bro.
NyQuil chicken.
I mean, that's self-explanatory.
Obviously, it's not if they had to tell people not to eat it.
What is NyQuil chicken?
Well, I was gonna say you have to fill me in.
NyQuil chicken?
It's a TikTok thing that they're doing.
And they frying it in NyQuil?
No, they're baking it with NyQuil, bro. So the chicken comes out looking bluish.
Purple and blue. So whatever color
And
it
they
is.
season and having strokes afterwards. After the chicken.
They said it's a good meal. Like it's apparently capital Y, capital T. You put that together, you'll get where it came from.
Okay.
You say this again?
Okay.
Capital Y, capital T. Say it right. Well, that's where it came from. Because I doubt we give our kids melatonin, we ain't gonna get them no NyQuil chicken.
That is wild.
You know what? That took a lot of thought. Like, it's a lot of scientists. He was just like, you know what? If I give them they like chicken, and if I give them this NyQuil, it's gonna knock them out.
Or they could be like, oh, it's a little fun little chicken thing.
I was gonna say, it's a little board
yeah.
kids at the
I
crib.
think it was I dare you to eat NyQuil on your chicken.
I was just,
You know what I mean?
But they took the time to bake it though.
or they was high.
But they
said
had
it
to
could be like
be
lean.
or had a cold
Yeah.
and was hungry.
Yeah.
So we gonna kill two birds with one stone.
Whatever it was, they getting their season out.
They had to get fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. That's.
I mean, because as much as they poured on there, bro.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
Like I'm talking about, that one was marinated in NyQuil, bro.
Ugh, that's
And NyQuil is already a nasty taste.
That's why I like the chicken. It don't even mix.
No flavor.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna get enough of trying stuff. You gonna go to sleep and don't wake up one day. You gonna wake up dead
How you wake up dead?
like this.
You gonna wake up dead for real like that?
You gonna be looking at you. Gonna have an out of body experience.
Out of
Like,
body.
damn, I died.
You be looking at your body like, I'm like,
Because I feel like the day I die, I ain't gonna wake up like, damn, I died.
Dude, like,
I didn't even know this. Especially if it's some like I don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it just happened, I'll be like, damn, I love you. Like, cause just think about it. I left a pot of greens on. Damn. Like, just think about what you was about to come back to the crib to. Like, I was about to watch TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
the
whole
words
plan.
like
Yeah.
the last episode. And then the words like
Damn.
the girl sent you to the stove to get some condoms.
oh, the chick you never got, you just get ready to
Yeah,
get, you about to
you
knock her off. Yeah.
And you just sitting there
Oh,
like,
that sucked.
Now y'all both fuck.
Yeah. That sucked. Man, I never.
no,
she
you,
gonna-
you didn't.
Now she,
That's
now she gonna feel guilty for making you go get it when you could have hit a skinless chicken.
And it was like,
So she gonna be feeling guilty, like I could have gave him this without the condom.
they said that on Twitter. They was
No,
like,
I'm not. I'm gonna be 50-50. I'm gonna be like, dang, like
Maybe it wasn't meant to
I
be.
should have got it, but right, maybe I skipped the L. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna put that evil on
Like I
myself.
skipped
Keep
the
talking.
L.
Yeah, no.
Damn, he ain't make it back.
Oh, I feel bad. I'm gonna be sick for a little bit. Especially depends on how much I like you. If you just you don't even know my real name, you think my name Kiki, then you know what I'm saying.
You be telling people your name.
You know, like
You be still using aliases.
yeah. I mean, because sometimes listen, information for Black people is social currency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't really need to know everything about me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
No.
necessary.
Also, so it depends on where you at is how much information. So if I like you one like, then you really don't get nothing. If it's 2 likes, then it's a little bit
Either
more.
we kicking it,
Oh,
we
right.
kicking it, or we kicking it.
Oh, for real?
That's it. That's it.
That's how I go. We
That's it.
kicking it.
We
We
kicking
kicking
it.
it.
I think this
Oh,
girl
we
one time.
kicking
I think this
it.
girl one time thought that we were like kicking it. You know what I mean? Because she wanted to meet my dad and stuff, and she didn't even know her own dad. I said, meet your parents first before you try to meet mine.
But that's
We
what I'm
ain't
saying.
kicking it
We
like
ain't
that.
We just kicking
You
it.
want to share your daddy?
No.
You want we're gonna share the daddy.
That's what I'm saying.
Go meet your own dad first before you try to get to meet my parents.
That's crazy.
And that's all I'm
That's
saying.
lineup,
We don't
Christmas
be
too,
we ain't like that. We don't date like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
I was in an interracial relationship recently, and it's different.
Whoa.
White.
Oh, white.
I didn't want to say.
I don't even think that's interracial no more. I think that's like normal.
No.
Interracial. I'm thinking like Pakistani or
She took the Martin Luther King joint street for real.
Yeah,
let it go.
I did. You know what I'm saying?
You never knew it goes with your joke too, though.
It don't. But here's the thing. No, I had a dream one day. You would be the flip side of gentrification. These white men thought they was gonna come to Detroit and get a building, and another black bitch. You're lying.
Unification.
I'm getting it. But what I'm saying is, culturally, it's very different. Like even with other brown cultures, you can still kind of miss because we all understand the colonizer. We understand that every brown person in this country has had an experience with a colonizer. Mm-hmm. The only person they ain't had one with is the colonizer. You know what I'm saying?
Colonizer.
So therefore, what happens is, especially and it's very different with black women and white men. Mm-hmm. That's different. That's a different dynamic.
They don't get dirty
than
looks.
a white man. A white woman and a black man.
Yeah.
It's different.
Is it?
It's different.
It's totally
a black man
totally
and a white woman
different.
get totally different looks than a white woman. A black woman and a white man.
So white man with a black woman is okay. It's acceptable.
But
Especially
if a
if she
black man
look
be with a
good.
white woman, they be like,
No, say I'm gonna tell you why. Is to see, and here's the thing. You know why I was like that? Because I do. See, my jokes are brilliant now. But see, here's the thing. It's because no, because I had to live. Because you know why? Because black men thought they was doing something better. It was a whole period of time where black men, it was a mass exodus of black men leaving and thought they were doing something better, and white women thought they were doing something better. That's when them bitches would come in there like, "City, we got your man with the tight curl, with the Anita Baker curls and shit." It was a whole lot of. We ain't gonna say somewhere at the Jungle Fever, in New York Undercover. You ain't have an uncle with a sob and some dreads with a white bitch. They ain't never want to look at none of your. Okay.
Cutlass Sierra.
Or a vet that he was too big to be in.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, you right.
I'm just saying.
You right.
I'm just saying.
But from my perspective, I get what you said there.
Yeah.
When
So you from the South though?
Yeah,
So how do you? Is that?
I'm like I've dated
the same thing?
I've never dated been with a white girl like my girlfriend. Yeah. I've been with a Punjabi Indian girl before. I've been with a Hispanic girl before.
A Punjabi?
Yeah, Indian.
What is that?
That's like a culture of Indian.
From where? From here?
From India.
Oh, from India.
Yeah, a lot of them migrate to Canada.
Really?
You know, that's real. Don't even keep me on that. Because I was with a guy. He ended up being in an arranged marriage. That's a whole nother story.
That's how I like.
Oh, you?
No.
Yeah, I've been an Indian man.
No. But my
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
my ex-girlfriend.
Very international.
Yeah. She doesn't discriminate. That's Melanie Hearn.
My ex-girlfriend was her parents were from India. They had an arranged marriage, right? And like their parents have been together since her dad was 18, her mom was 16, and the family gave them money. And they moved to Canada. He used to work on a farm, and then he saved up enough money and got money from his family to buy the whole farm and all this stuff. Then the kids are American. Well, they're from Canada, but they're like really Americanized. Okay. They don't go by like the traditions or the beliefs that they have. So, but like one thing, like you talking about colonizers, how different cultures, brown people go. Like her dad, when he first came to Canada, the guy who owned the farm was a white guy, white Canadian guy. He was telling him, watch out for black people.
He was always saying A.
Huh?
He always say A.
Yeah. So like, what?
Hey, Timo A.
They told him to watch out for black people because they rob and steal and shoot and kill. That's what the white dude told them back in the day.
Yeah, okay.
So, he didn't accept me and her dating.
No.
So like her mom used to always come, but he would never come.
Even though you was light skinned?
Man, fuck you. I didn't even mean to say that like that on the air, but yeah.
No, I'm serious. I mean, because they do have a stereotype. They accept more light skin than they do
if
dark
you're black,
skin.
you're black.
So it's just period.
With that
particular person.
If you are N-word, you're N-word.
Everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Oh man,
If you're a blackie, you're a blackie. Period.
Because you can see it, like you can have a mixed person. Like I look mixed and I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Indian and black, you're black.
But yeah,
If you're black and Mexican, you're black.
Oh, wait a minute. First of all, I wasn't disputing that. What I was saying was
because
the
I'm
color
light
of the
skinned.
skin.
Because lighter doesn't.
But
Yeah, they don't do colorism.
they don't do-
Colorism ain't a thing.
Either
in
you
that community.
either you're black or you're white.
what they do in India?
You-
though.
Well, I'm just saying for them, but not
yeah,
for
yeah.
us.
For us, it's all the
Yeah,
same
it's all the
person.
same.
So like, and then eventually he gave in, but he was like, I'm not gonna have you in the will if you're gonna be married to that guy. So like, we broke up.
that was that.
Yeah, we
that
broke up
Did you
because-
sound like that for real?
Yes, he did. What are you trying to say to my daughter? My house, you want to get my
I know
daughter?
you sitting there like, what?
I'm like, dog,
You
listen.
can understand every other third word.
I said, listen here, Mr. Vivian Lama Lama. You know, I actually ended up meeting him. He was cool, but he was like, but he explained to me the reason why he had that prejudice towards black people because of what
What
he was
told.
taught when he first came into the Canada.
Yeah, came in.
And I said, everybody's not like that. He said, what are you doing? I
Yeah.
said, I'm a comedian. Oh, they're the one that make a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
You make a joke.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, you don't have no money.
I can see that.
but no.
Don't have the money, could you tell me?
What do I tell you?
Don't need no
But you know what? He's not
money.
playing because like the pad y'all taking. The Indian guy, he was westernized, but to an extent, but his family still like. Basically, his story was bold. He can do everything you wanted to, and then it was a day that you had to get married
Yeah, you
because
had to marry.
the money was already paid, the dowry was already paid,
and then the
his
family-
wife lived in Canada.
His wife's family gave them a bunch of money.
Yeah,
But
like,
actually, they probably gave him a bunch of gold. Like what they do is like at the wedding, they be draped out in gold from head to toe,
right.
and all that gold they'll sell it or use that towards them getting their house built in a different country or putting it towards a business because they already got their studies done there. So they're coming to another country to do studies again to go to university or something like that. So yeah, so the thing is we're setting you up so you don't have to worry about nothing.
Right.
You know, your school's gonna be paid for, your house is gonna be paid for, you're gonna have a car.
Right.
Now get up there, find you something to do, and then each one teach one, bring somebody back.
Yeah, bring somebody back.
And
and
if
do
it's
the
the
same thing.
oldest
It's
son in their
process
culture,
over.
if it's the oldest son in their culture, when the mom gets old, they have to take the mother in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I thought it was the daughter.
No, that's the mom. For the mom,
Yeah.
like their dad goes with the oldest daughter.
Okay.
The mom goes with the oldest son.
Son,
Okay. That's
You know.
good. Arranged Marriages by Timo the Comedian.
listen, we educate over here.
Yeah.
We educate over here.
but-
Hold on.
it was-
Did y'all high five?
Yeah.
Really?
We're not saying y'all dumb enough, but we had this.
No, we was just saying we just
Hold on, nigga, they high five,
and that's all I was saying. And the only thing I was saying is
Hey,
that
y'all ain't the only ones.
But when I date a different culture, I
knew
try to
all that,
learn
though.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But when I dated somebody, of a different culture, even with somebody my own race, I try to learn their background and where they came from.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Okay.
So I can be of some, something familiar to them. Or
You
like
be educated. You
I
be
can relate
knowledgeable
to
about
you.
the situation.
I can relate
Yeah,
to
I understand
certain
that.
things.
I understand that.
all I'm saying is white men cut different. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I know. That's
Different,
Jeffrey
not
Dahmer.
better. Different, not better.
They cut different. That's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, they cut different.
Hey, they bite different.
Hey, look, hold on.
That nigga's a munch.
Different. Listen.
Hey, hold on. You're watching the Suede Covington Show, the best thing on the planet, baby. Streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool
Absolutely.
TV, the coolest station in the world, man.
Yeah, great.
Don't forget to check us out next Thursday, After Laugh Comedy Productions, presenting, you know what I'm saying, Comedy for Your Soul Thursdays at Soul of Detroit. Yeah, we got the two comics coming out. Al,
You got Sugar
Hearn,
Bear,
Sugar
and
Bear,
Boogie?
and Boogie.
That's gonna be a good show.
You know what I'm saying? With your whole Stro Molly, your man Suede Covington out there on the sounds. Hey, don't forget to come out there and enjoy yourself. Hey, the wings is fried hard and the drinks are strong. So don't forget to come check us out. That's next week. That's not tomorrow. That's next week. All right. So,
Shameless plug tonight. JP's West. What's about Danny Redwine?
you gonna say what? Say hi?
JP's West.
JP's West? That's where you gonna be at?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that's a family bar. So
That's a family bar? Okay, so they got family meals?
no,
Oh.
you come in there and buy some shit though. With your family. You share a meal with your family. There. No family
Hey,
meal. We ain't doing 26-piece chicken.
Hey, we here with your man Timo the comedian, Melanie Hearn, and of course DJ Not the DJ, and the one and only Suede Covington. The best thing on the planet, baby!
You see, I got a bit for you.
No, that don't go like that.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Watch you be short.
All right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you a few inches.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Pause.
Hey,
You know what? Hey.
Where the buzzer at? Hit the buzzer! buzzer on this guy.
See, it's always y'all taking the left field, bro. Like,
Hey, look,
we grown as hell.
That nigga gonna laugh.
Yeah. You know what?
Y'all ain't right.
Stop talking about it. First of all, I wouldn't even want to discuss it anymore. It just
Go ahead. Go to the next topic.
So
That's what it is.
Melanie, how is it being a female cop? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you're in a room full of dudes. You know what I'm saying? You're the only lady. How was it for you out there?
I mean, it's fine. It's fine to me. But I mean, in what respect? As far as like,
Do you see any differences, any treatment differences? I know at one point you was mad because the DJs was playing songs that you know what I'm saying, wasn't up to what you wanted to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of DJs always play like girl music. Like I automatically, I'm gonna get Cardi B or Missy Elliott or something like that. Like why we got to switch it up? Everybody else had Nipsey. I live in South Central.
Put on that Dolph.
I live in South Central neighborhood.
I thought you gay,
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to move.
Yeah, when I moved to California, I actually lived in South Central in the rolling 60s. So
okay.
Yeah. Right there on Slauson and Crenshaw. So
Okay.
So give my due. I need my and I grew up on Finkel 4-1. So
5 Mile in this boy, huh?
4-1.
Not 4-1.
She put that on phone now.
41P.
4-1. But no, like
Where's Virgil?
I don't even know what he's saying. It's I mean, like anything else, being a woman in any particular field where it's male dominated, you're gonna have that kind of thing where people assume that that's the kind of music I want to hear, or they assume. My biggest pet peeve is when you put more than 2 women on the show and you got to call it a ladies' night. Like that. That really irks me. Like,
So they shouldn't call it a ladies' night?
No, it's just.
I mean, it's just like because they always gimmick it like that, and I mean it's cool and I'll do them, but it's just like as soon as you book 3 women on the show, y'all feel like it has to be a ladies. Like, well, I got so and so. Well, let's just make it a ladies' night, and it's like
At least they make it something for the honeys.
or I mean, but it's still gonna be something geared like that,
You cut off.
Yeah, and it's always like having a child. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that's why I said I just as being the one. It is the stuff we do.
This is what I do every week, though.
So to that regard, it is gonna be the differences. It is gonna be that people still don't think women are funny.
I just want to give this lady her roses too.
I think you funny.
I want to give her her roses too, though. She don't want the LA experience that came back home. Use that experience to come back here. I've seen her put more home since she's been back from LA than I've seen her put before. I've been seeing you on all type of shows on Facebook with Mike Ball, all them people. Well, I think so. But I'm in a comedy group, and I see you booked on a lot of shows with mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you your flowers for that, because a lot of us will be stuck in our own demographic and we don't branch out. We don't try to expand, and you're doing that. So salute to you for that.
Appreciate you.
That's what's up. Because it takes a lot to do that. But that's where the money is for real.
But I actually started in mainstream.
You started in that was my next question. So how did you
We was doing the chilling circuit.
Yeah, but that's when y'all saw. So like, here's
That's
the
when
thing.
I met you. When I first moved up there.
So what made you get into comedy? Like what did you just woke up one day, or it was like you was 13, you was talking trash, and then you was like, I'm gonna be a comedian, or?
So I'm gonna give you my long shorthand story, but this is gonna be the story that I'm tightening up my story, so when I get to TV, everybody can be like, they can be like, it's polished.
So when you get an Oprah, wherever,
it's already polished. I already got it together.
All right.
So basically, like most of our comedians, counterpart, everybody told us we were funny as kids. We were class clowns. We were those kind of people for the most part. Most of us. And I was that person. And I was actually, I grew up in the 80s, and, T-Mo being tall and light-skinned, I was the opposite. I was fat and black in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Which means that I'm getting bullied. It was not, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the 80s, it was no elastic. I was wearing grown lady clothes. I'm looking like my teacher. Me and my teacher dressed alike. Like, I'm walking.
You dressed like Miss McMorris.
Then they're like, no, the teacher was there like, now you sharp, baby. That's how you dress. And I'm like, not like you. Not like, I
didn't have a choice, though. Like, you talking about I'm tall, light-skinned eyes. I was short. And I was wearing SJ900. My mama smoked crack, and everybody knew it. So I used to get picked on.
Well, see, then we was in one other boat. So I was the big girl in the classroom,
and I was a crack,
and he was the crack. So we formed up. So he would probably be my friend.
Swear to God, nigga. and like.
So the crack baby and the fat girl. Because
we was the ones getting talked about. We was the ones getting talked about. So we had. It was like we was Planeteers.
How did they know your mama was doing crack?
Because most of my cousins stayed in the same neighborhood as me.
So they used to talk about.
They used to talk about me to people, to fucking strangers.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't even your friends.
So
they ain't even your friends. I'm your family. You gonna talk about me to them?
That's what I'm saying. So we would have been friends. So let me. So I digress.
We would have been Planeteers.
So we so same in that kind of thing. I built up a tolerance, and there was this one guy that used to kind of talk about me and everything like that. And I remember one day I said something in class, and the class laughed.
Mm-hmm.
And I said something again,
Mm-hmm.
and they laughed again.
That was a high that you've been trying to chase.
Wait a minute, this is. I got something, you know, but I didn't even realize it then. I was just like, oh, I got something. This is a defense mechanism. So it started for me as a defense mechanism.
Okay.
And then fast forward, you know, I went the whole thing, went to school, all that stuff. Kind of wanted to do comedy, like in like 2008, but really didn't know how. And I actually saw Crystal P on the boat, doing comedy.
Okay.
And I saw Crystal P, and I was like, oh, it's a lady that looked like me. That's telling jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's a lady.
Go on the bus like that, bro.
No, I'm just saying, it's a lady that looked like me. That's a black female that, you know, that's doing comedy and stuff like that. Because when I wanted to do comedy, I used to watch Joan Rivers and Whoopi Goldberg and Chevy Chase and stuff about, you know, stuff like that. So I didn't watch a lot of like Def Comedy Jam. So being a black person. My mom didn't. I didn't. I was, you know, I was young, or like all that kind of stuff.
You didn't catch the videotapes. Your friend ain't videotapes.
I mean, I watched it later on, but those wasn't my influence.
Oh, okay.
The
I
ones that was on TV that they let
like
me
the
on
ones
TV,
that they want. So like, I couldn't say Eddie Murphy Raw made me want to do comedy. I can't say it was Rich. I can't say that
because you didn't.
It was really like the comedic actors that I saw that made me want to do stand up.
Okay.
So when I wanted to pursue stand up, being a black woman, I was like, how am I doing this? Because I don't sound like them. I'm not these people. So how do I do this? So when I saw Crystal P and she was doing church, I said, oh, so there is a way to do this. So fast forward, and shout out to Crystal P, because when I hit her up on on social media, she was very nice. She reached out to me and was like, if you need something, let me know. So then fast forward, a couple years later, I was going to do comedy. The boyfriend I was with, my mom say bad man, street man. He gave me some money to do comedy, but I used the money to do something else, and plus I was scared. But the money was not good, and it was not blessed money, and I wasn't supposed to be that way. So me and him broke up.
So what'd you use the money for?
No, whatever I wanted to.
Got a tire.
So probably some for 200 tires that I had for way too long. So fast forward, we break up, and I was going. Forget him. I'm going because this is the good part. I was going through a bad breakup. Okay. And you know, now that y'all know me, y'all know a lot of times y'all see me laughing, smiling, and stuff like that. For about 6 months, I was very depressed. I wasn't smiling. I was just, because intentionally I was supposed to go to law school. Oh. And I was going to go to law school. I had passed the test. Me and my cousin tried to apply for all these law schools, everything. And I got accepted and everything. And I was like, I just didn't want to do it. And then when you figure out that everything you were supposed to do, that was your life plan, it fell apart because this is what you didn't want to do. Now you like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Okay. And so then, a mother's love. My mama was like, I'm tired of you walking around, as she would say with the boo-boo face. You walking around looking crazy. Kool-Aid. And you know, they still had shit was still coming in the classifieds. And she saw an ad for Mark Ridley's comedy class, and she was like, call them, see how much it costs. I'll pay for it. This was like a Tuesday. Okay. Classes, by God's grace, just so started that Saturday. I walked in, and that was it. I saw Bill Bouchard standing on stage, but I knew I was supposed to be a comedian. It was the smell, it was the microphone, it was the lights, it was the pictures on the wall of other people, and
you just felt like you were
I was
like,
I'm home.
You felt like you was
I was
home.
like, I'm home. I was like, this is my tribe. I was like, I found my tribe. And then
and it's
the rest,
from there.
The rest is
so what was your first show outside of the class? What was the first show you did outside of the class?
I believe it was Joey's Comedy. Joey's Comedy
Club. How did you do? Be honest.
Here's the thing. Not being like that, your girl was good, because I ended up winning the contest.
Oh, okay.
And where I could host for the weekend. And I ended up meeting Mike Bonner and some other people, and I ended up winning that contest.
Relationships.
You know, just like I said, by God's grace, a lot of people be like, yes, it probably will take you a while to get paid out of comedy, but I started getting paid in like my first 3 months.
Immediately.
Like I started getting paid kind of quickly. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just $25, but I still honed my craft. You know what I'm saying? So like the first year, like I won a contest and like the big money contest where I won $1,000. You know, like
you won $1,000?
Yep.
You still got some?
You still stupid.
Yeah. I'm about to ask. Man,
I'll beat you to the punch.
Man, dang.
We in a fraternity and sorority together. You outside. You just the DJ. That's not the DJ.
I'm not really a DJ though.
Well, you
know
the
what I'm
music player.
saying? There you go. I'm the
You the
music
minister.
player.
You the minister of music.
But I want to say this: the moral of the story is,
Yeah.
It wasn't my time at that time, and that money was not right from the right source or the right person. It had to come from the right place at the right time.
It had to come from love.
And it had to come, and it was the right timing.
No,
but it was about the right timing and all that stuff because
that money came from a good place because her mama paid tithes.
Yep, it did. My mama did.
She got a prayer mother.
And that, yeah, it came.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't. What they say? You can't serve 2 meals.
That street money wasn't supposed to be for that. My mama still
for them tithes.
And so it ended. Shut up. So, but here's the thing, and this is what I say about comedy. All of that stuff that I went through though was a part of my material for my first show. And you know what I'm saying? That's still material that I use to this day. So had I not gone through all of that, I would not have no material to be able to tell, to do what I have to do, to be able to tell my story. So it was about timing.
You know, I used to be mad when people talked about my mama smoking dope. Now I talk about her smoking dope. She's clean now. She's been clean since I was 18.
So you waited till she got clean so you could talk about her?
No, I'm talking about her with a tooth. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Your mama was smoking dope with my mama.
But you know what? Our comedy, that's all I was going to say. Comedy, for the most part, most of our jokes when we're talking about ourselves, it's the place of pain.
Yeah.
I can trace every joke I tell to a place. It's going to come from a source of pain. With the you can't rap bitch, you heard we got into it.
I remember that.
You're
40 years old trying to be a rapper.
Yeah, like me.
Was it 40?
No, I'm just saying, no, he wasn't 40, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying the joke, you say 40 or 50.
No, I'm just saying, no, he just a young, no, that's when I'm crowd working it and say something. But, you know, we really got into it. Like, that was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really was like, bitch, blah, blah. You know, he really was going ham on me. And I really rolled down the street like, you can't rap it! You know what I'm saying? And so, but it comes from a place of...
Right.
But like sometimes with and she could tell that, you know, she'll feel me on this, like, sometimes we'll take a real life situation and just change the scenario of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got one when I was doing it to a girl and she kept telling me to go deeper and I stopped and started reading poetry.
Yeah. So you write most of your jokes down, or do you just do you write them down, or do you how do you come up with the jokes besides the pain? So when you go through these situations, do you write it down, or you just go off memory, or how does that work?
So a lot of times, it's like, and I'm gonna tell you a person who's very good at that. It's raw for us because we got to get it out. So like Shawnee is very good for that. Like you'll see Shawnee has something, she'll go right off stage and she'll talk right about, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how, that's like me, that you got to talk it out. So in the beginning, it's going to be real raw. You can hear the anger. So we got to be okay with people not laughing because they're going to be like,
damn, you aggressive.
You hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they can feel the hurt.
They can feel the hurt, you know what I'm saying?
From coming from you, yeah.
Like the jokes I do about the white guy, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning.
It was painful dealing with the white guy?
When we broke up and the things that happened, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't,
so
we was together, it was the breakup and the whole
thing. How long was y'all together?
I mean, it wasn't that long. I mean, it was
light skin power.
It wasn't that long?
It wasn't that long.
How long did you date the white guy? Did you date the white guy longer than you dated any other guy? No. He was the shortest than any other guy?
Not in between. I mean, yeah. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You are so trying to bait me in. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. It
came up a little short.
No,
I know what you. It was like
was it the shortest relationship basically?
Yeah,
no.
It wasn't.
No.
So how long was it? Like 6 months?
Yeah, about 6 months.
Was he really white? Like real white? Like pale white?
German Irish.
He was German Irish.
Yeah, he was.
How did you meet him?
At a bar. But here's the thing. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
He was throwing shots back, huh?
No, actually, I roasted him on stage. I roasted him.
Oh,
He was in the audience and I roasted him.
He liked it that.
Yeah,
He
he
liked
was
so he
cool.
liked to be abused.
He likes kind of,
Shady.
So,
Tell me a joke.
this is what it was.
Gave her a shot of Jaeger.
Go back.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you know how you can meet people and it's a short time, but it's a very impactful time. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody comes in
And
your life for
everything
a
like
season.
that, you know.
Some longer than others, but you learn from that person to be better for somebody else.
And that's really all it is. And it's like, romantically, we don't fool around, but we're still cool. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. You still cool with the white guy?
Yeah, we still cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
We gotta be women.
You asked him for black people to ask white people favors?
You said who?
Ask him the favors that black people ask white people for favors.
Hey, you got $20?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
you're
it.
so stupid. No,
you gotta pay me back.
No, I'm like, can I get a car? I need this.
No,
Can I
I'm
get
saying,
the
right?
10,000? No, I'm asking 10,000.
Yeah, ask for 10,000. You
Yeah,
go for the
you
big buck.
go for the juggler.
Yeah, I'm going for the juggler.
You go big or go home.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
listen.
okay.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
But when I first started doing the jokes, it was just like, and white man do what? You know, and then people was in the audience like,
I have a question for you. Okay, so it's none of my business. You don't have to answer this. Like,
No,
what made y'all break up?
Another black guy?
no, he tried to talk to a girl behind my back. That I knew.
And what was
A
she?
black girl?
Another. You ain't white. You talking about another white girl? So he tried. So he dealt with you. Was like then he left black and then went back white.
You know what? They say
Did
once you
that-
go
did
black,
that
you never
bother
go
you?
back.
Yeah, that's what I
damn
thought.
why.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. So no, in that particular situation that we broke up about that, he was just on some he was just on some drunk bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You say he was sniffing and stuff.
I mean, I don't know if he was sniffing. I'm just saying white men in general. I was just
That
naming.
nigga hit a
No,
line or
he
two.
was just drinking. You know how men be. So you know.
No, I don't know how men be. I don't date men.
He had a bump.
Well, I just will say this.
You know how
I
men
chalked
be. I don't
everything
know.
up. I stopped fucking because I chalked it up to, you know. But here's the thing. Culturally, language means a lot.
Okay.
So
You still thirsty, huh?
if he would have said to me, like we said, he would have said, hey, man, I'm sorry for what I did, you know.
Thank you.
I thought we was just, you know, kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Not kicking it.
Then if you would have told me that, then I'd be like, we kicking it, but, you know, when we kick it, I can give you the parameters of our kick it. You feel me?
Right.
Now again, this is what I'm saying. Social currency. Again. Social
That's
currency. For a black woman, the more information you share with me, the closer I think we are. So prime example, like Timo just said. So if you got a girl, right? And you introduce the girl to the doorman and y'all walking in and you say, hey everybody, this is Melanie, and you introduce me to the door staff, that means I live there, okay?
No shit though.
That must mean you want me to come and go as you
know who
please.
you are.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
You're gonna be a familiar face.
Exactly. You feel me?
I got you. Yeah.
If you
So
show
you're like,
me,
hey, recognize her face. So when you see
Exactly.
her, don't give her no issue.
Because if
just,
she
yeah.
wasn't a person,
That makes sense.
if she not, you feel me? If
You just keep it moving.
Hey,
if we just kicking it, don't nobody even need to know.
know my name.
You feel me? Okay.
Hold
If
on.
you show
So he
me
introduced you to
$20,
the
you ain't see
doorman?
shit.
to the door staff,
He introduced you to
To
the
the
door
apartment?
staff?
to the
Or
door
to the
staff.
bar?
No, the door people at his.
Door people. The guy who hold the door, man.
Okay, well,
at the front desk.
People who hold the door at the fucking restaurant too.
No, at his, I said at the where he lived.
Yeah, where he live at. Yeah, remember, because she was like, nah, I live here.
The
Yeah,
valet,
man.
you introduced me to the valet people.
Yeah.
Hey, Cliff,
Everybody there
this
that's
is,
parking car, you introduced me.
Yeah,
to there,
everybody's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
So right,
So
you
the
can move
staff.
about.
So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you show me, if you pull out your spreadsheet and show me your 5-year projected plan on how much you gonna make,
He did
then
that?
that's our 5-year projected plan.
No, how's it gonna become ours?
I'm just
Because
saying,
you don't tell nobody.
I may value your opinion and maybe want you
No,
to look
no,
at
I'm
it.
not saying-
If I'm not serious with you, you ain't gonna know how much I'm making.
I'm not saying
You
like
can
I'm
set
trying
me
to
up.
take your money, but what I'm saying is social currency. The fact that you're even letting me in on what you're doing
That's what
in the
I'm
next 5 years, in my mind, you're thinking I'm going to be around in the next 5 years.
Or maybe he was just trying to impress you.
You know what I'm
show he was
saying?
gonna make it in
But
5 years.
Yeah, what if he was just stunting?
But here's the thing, like sometimes like they move. Here's the thing, but I'm gonna get to that point. Let me get to that real quick.
Yeah, that's only an hour show.
No, I'm just saying, but
I'm
because
just
I can't get so. Then, like Timo just said,
He probably just been
if
telling
you
that.
invite, if like, you ain't about to meet my daddy. So his mama is deceased. It's her birthday. You flood my phone with a whole bunch of pictures of your mama and all this stuff on your birthday. I mean, I'm your safe space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We go together. So when we get into it, he like, oh, I thought this was just casual. Bitch.
Casual. That's what you wear to outside.
Exactly.
Casual clothes.
But language. So when I had to break it down, all he's saying is, I'm not saying I don't care about you, and I'm just saying I thought we was just hanging out.
Basically, we just fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
Just have
We were
sex.
just, you know. So
Doing
therefore,
the grown
but
folks.
again, social currency.
Social currency. Okay.
You don't know none of this about me. You know what I'm saying? Like he asking me information about this, and I'm all tight with it. Like, you know, why you need to know? Maybe you trying to help, but that's what I'm saying.
Why you need to know? Why you keep asking me
You know what
that?
I'm saying?
But see that goes into being transparent. If it was never laid on the line that we're a boyfriend and girlfriend, and your
Well, yeah, one can go back to communication. Make it clear.
Lack of communication can fuck up shit. Like
And
you
I
could be with a
completely
girl.
agree.
You could be with a girl 3 days out the week. And you telling her this and showing her this and showing her that, she might have a different concept because of what you were showing her. So therefore, I'm his girl, even though he didn't ask me. In my mind, I'll always be.
I mean, if you don't stop.
You know what I'm saying? Because certain you don't show everybody all that shit. You don't. Like I know
But
damn
I'm
well.
just
I
saying
don't
they
take.
overshare a lot.
I don't take
They-
chicks
they
to my.
do.
I don't take chicks the way I live at.
So
You ain't never sit
took
next to a
that-
white lady?
But you take, hold on, station ID. Hey, you're watching the Suede Covington show, the best thing on the planet, baby, with your man Suede Covington, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man.
Craig.
Hey, don't forget, you know what I'm saying, to check us out, After Laugh Comedy Productions, Comedy for Your Soul Thursdays at Soul of Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Sugar Bear and we got Boogie with your host, Stromile. Hey, come join us next
Come
week.
on, Al, you gotta go
The
with
show
the
started at
WWE,
8, the doors open at 7. You know what I'm saying? The wings are fried hard, the drinks are served strong.
Yes, sir.
So look, man, we here with a very special guest, Melanie Hearn. She's a wonderful, funny comedian. You know what I'm saying? She's telling us about social currency.
Yeah.
No, not social currency.
Yes,
No, information is social currency.
Information is social currency. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a real concept. She didn't just make that up 10 minutes ago either, for real.
The thing is, communication is the key. If you gotta when you first start dealing with somebody, you have to let them know what. Because for instance, you know how many women who have wanted to fuck with me because I told them I had a girlfriend that was honest up front, rather than me hiding it from them and then them finding out.
Mm-hmm.
You so, but I mean, it be like
I'm dead ass serious though.
I didn't say that.
So transparency is everything.
Transparency is everything. So look, this is real deep intellectual conversation, right? So you did stage at Comedy for Your Soul Thursday. How'd you like it, man?
I loved it.
You loved
A
it?
great vibe.
Yeah.
It's for the adults, the grown people.
At grown peoples.
You know, it's not no rah-rah stuff. People coming there to have a genuine good time to hear jokes and know what they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's different from an average bar or restaurant. A lot of places we go, we gotta deal with hecklers and people talking while we on stage. There's Soul of Detroit. I've never did a show at Soul of Detroit where I had people talking while I was on stage. Never.
no,
Like,
no.
never. I've never had them. They were sitting there attentive like a motherfucker with a chicken wing in their mouth.
What about you, Melanie?
What's the question?
So when you were at, how did you like performing at Comedy for Your Soul Thursdays at Soul of Detroit?
Thank you, Alex.
Soul is third.
But no, I enjoyed it immensely. That's actually a pretty, like Timo said, that actually is a pretty good crowd.
The vibe is everything.
And what I do like about them is they will allow you to try all your jokes. You're like, they don't, you know, like some black crowds, like when I talk about interracial dating, but me, that's why I said sometimes they will tighten up, you know, but like,
that's their own social.
but like, so, you know, that's so, like, it just depends on crowd, but they are very kind of progressive as far as being able to listen to stuff, and they're fun, you know, like, I usually get to have a good time with them.
I remember one night we was there.
And the drinks are strong.
Yeah, and the wings are fried hard.
Hey, hold on. So what you got coming up next? Tell the people what you got coming up next. Where you want them to come see you at, or you want to give your phone number? Cause are you single? Okay, well, you know she's single, so you know.
281-330-8000.
So I'm gonna be a lot of different places coming up. So I know, I mean, you know, I'm in Indiana, but I'm doing Don't Tell Grand Rapids. That's actually coming to Detroit. So Don't Tell Comedy, just in case you guys don't know, it started during COVID, and they have a huge following. And basically, they do pop-up shows at secret locations. So they have like 200,000 followers.
Private.
If you go on the page, They show a lot of love to our fellow Detroit comics that's out in California, like Ron Taylor, Darius Bennett, Trey Stewart. They have a lot of clips on there. So they're all in LA, New York, all the other big cities. So the fact that they're in Detroit, they came to Detroit and they're in Grand Rapids. So the fact that they're in Michigan is cool. I was able to do the first one in Detroit, so I'll be in the one in Grand Rapids on October 7th. October 5th, I'll be in Ann Arbor at the Cottage Inn Theater with Bill Bouchard. Also coming up, I have a new room coming up starting November, the second week in November, called Giggles and Gaming, and it's going to be for people that want to laugh and actually game, and we're talking real games, G4 simulators, and all type of stuff. So we're talking
G4 simulator?
Yeah, that's why we still friends. So so I got a lot of stuff coming up. So follow me on Instagram at Melanie J Comedy, and also Melanie Hearn on Facebook. And sometimes you can also catch your girl on Channel 4 Live in a D with Jason Carr. What's the Buzz on Mondays? So.
Okay, we're doing some things.
That's what's up.
That's what's
That's
up.
good. That's what's up.
Okay,
That's why we still friends. That's funny as hell.
that's hilarious.
It's funny if you this
G-Force
I got this coming up.
virtual reality. G-Force virtual reality.
Yeah, so it's the airplane ones, the
I know
the
it's
car,
a simulator. Yeah,
and it's 3 different ones. I forgot what the other one is.
yeah. I was gonna buy one of those. I had changed my mind because Alibaba took too long to say how they was gonna send it. You know, because Alibaba said it was only $1,000, but it charged me $40,000 for shipping.
I'm sorry. Also, I will be hosting coming very soon. I will be hosting some Madden tournaments as well.
Oh, that's what's up.
Do you play Madden?
No, but I have
You can host
access to stuff where people can play Madden, and I can host an event. So.
Did you smack your lips? No, I thought it was. You did it again.
He sucked his teeth.
You sucked your teeth. You don't like Madden. You don't like Madden.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I'm asking you a question. Y'all talking in African click noises and shit. So,
Mind your business.
do you like Madden? Is the question.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
God dang, man, I'm asking you, man. You know what I'm saying?
2K, all of it.
2K, you can play. Can you play 2K? Do you play any video games at all?
Um,
Just Monopoly and Uno? I'll beat you in Uno.
You don't even know it.
listen, I got a lot of stuff going. Oh, look at me like I forget because it's like one thing.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to be doing where you can watch my shows on the metaverse and on the projection and all that.
So
stuff.
you in the metaverse now?
Yes. So I'm all
I
gaming.
need a white chick
I'm
so I can
I'm
dump her
all-
and then, get on.
I'm all into tech now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you
You
start
got
getting
knowledge-
some,
You got a sister?
I got into
No,
programming and
Does his
stuff
white
like
dude got a
that.
sister?
Wait, you got a wedding program?
No, I'm saying like now
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I am
Okay.
kind of into programming.
Programming,
and-
computer program. Apple got a program. I mean, like
I
a
got-
program that you can
I
go,
got some
a
CCNA.
class that you
I
can
got
take,
some
and they'll
CCNA,
tell you,
books and
teach
shit
you how to.
too.
Or
code
again, I
and
can just
everything
go right down the street too. Full steam ahead, Detroit. There is a whole school on Boston Edison, on 2nd and Calvert, in the Boston Edison area.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Full Steam. So follow it on fullsteamdetroit.com.
So, what is full steam?
It is a STEAM program. It's a STEAM academy for young adults in the southeast, in this part of the state, where you can learn how to program, code, Roblox, YouTube channels, all that, and then also it's a job placement so that you can get certain certifications to help you get QA jobs and stuff like that.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah? Right. You used to cheat off her paper?
Nah, we wasn't in the same grade.
That wasn't the same grade?
I'm older.
You older than her?
Yeah.
Damn, you old as hell.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
Man, I ain't even the pot. The kettle ain't even black. So
We both light skinned. That's what you mean.
yeah, that's basically what
Look at
I'm
the pot
saying.
calling the kettle light
That's
skinned.
what I
Is that
did.
better?
No.
Played the light skin, color
No,
light skin.
you know what?
That's why I
No,
can't be-
we're not even gonna have this conversation. You always want to make it a light skin thing. I'm sick and tired of this.
That's
man.
what you said. You ain't even
Every
black.
time you want to make it a light skin thing,
Hey,
bro.
do me a favor. Put your glasses
And
up.
let the light skin fight.
Did you just say light skin fighting?
Yeah, they about to start slap boxing.
Everybody was
Really?
light skinned.
You really want to go there?
I just said y'all
I'm saying though, you didn't have to jump in this though.
My bad, brother. Go ahead.
Nah,
Like you know how to
man.
double dutch.
He know how to double dutch, all right. Double stuff.
Aw, why they do you like that?
Yeah, I know,
You know
I'm about
what?
to
We
cry.
just gonna take our high cheekbones and our African features,
Yeah.
and we gonna sit over here.
Right.
DJ, now, go DJ.
Not
That's
the
my
DJ.
DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ.
Oh.
Oh, I got
She only
a
like you 'cause you a teddy bear.
Must be-
Uh-huh.
Must be jelly because jam don't shake like that.
That's all right. You got an icebox. My heart used to
They
be.
can't-
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the
They
refrigerator
can't
calls
do
I know
it.
you agile. I know you agile.
They
I know.
can't. They can't
Yeah,
move like
They don't know that big fellas are agile. My boy
I'm just
Kev,
trying to tell you, man.
my boy Kev again. Kev is just as agile.
Oh
as
yeah,
he wanna
Kev
be.
is agile.
Yeah,
Yeah, he a
Kevin
big.
Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
KJ.
Yeah. He is. He big and agile. Then he sweat too.
Like, you,
Yeah,
that's
Kev,
crazy
one
how
thing
you
Kev
said
gonna do,
this.
he gonna slip. My baby gonna
One thing I
slip.
want to say though, when you was talking about how the women feel about being comedians and like, because I know a lot of these guys,
Mm-hmm.
like in comedy, be trying to do it with a lot of female comedians. I be thinking like, if you switch that around, like, do they be like that with the male cheerleaders?
What? Oh, you trying to say that she
No. You
with
get
the
what-
groupies? Like, do she be hitting on
Okay,
the
so I
groupies?
think when you
Oh.
saw
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Groupies.
because no,
You got
like
groupies?
with,
She got groupies.
no. What I'm saying, like with comedy, I
Uh-huh.
know a lot of comics that are males. When they see a female comic, they try to talk to them and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, do like all the female cheerleaders try to holler at the male cheerleaders?
Oh.
The straight ones.
Yeah.
So long story is short. Coming into the game, yes, when you come into the game, it's almost like everybody gonna try you, and then you gotta figure. It's like fresh fish. Everybody gonna try you, and then you gotta figure out, whatever.
How you want to move?
But I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but sometimes, you gotta fuck up one time to figure out, because we all happen to be like,
Maybe
we ain't
twice.
never messing with another comedian.
Hey, look.
And we all got to,
I got to stop you
figured
there,
that.
man.
I
Look,
figured
we
that.
enjoyed you. We would love to have you back. Hopefully, you decide
absolutely.
you want to come back and hang out with us, even though you out here doing virtual games and everything, and in the Grand Rapids of California. You know what I'm saying? It's,
South Central.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's your man Suede Covington. It was
trip,
another
man.
beautiful Wednesday here with your man Timo, DJ, not the DJ, and Melanie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so be sure to tune in next week at 5 p.m. on Wednesday with your man Suede Covington on the Suede Covington Show. The best thing on the planet, baby! Hey, don't forget to do that next time you do a backwards flip or something on the table and you eating cake or something. Best thing on the planet, baby! Hey, I'm your man Suede Covington, man.
That was
I can't
very
even do it. I
specific.
can't even do it that
A backflip on
Why'd
the
you
table.
do so specific?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
was it a
Hey, even if you're
backflip
racing
while
somebody,
eating
if you in
cake?
your car, you in your Charger, you know what I'm saying, or your Challenger Hellcat, you race somebody and you beat them, you be like, best thing on the planet, baby! And you hit the gas and be like,
You
"Rrrr."
make salmon with
Hey,
the
but
lemon on
look,
it.
hey, don't forget to tune in next week at 5 p.m. with your man Suede Covington. Hey, I love y'all, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Hey, don't forget it's a whole hour, so don't just watch 5
I'm about
minutes
to do it like
because you might miss something. You probably need to watch the whole thing. Hey, signing out. Hey, I love y'all. Next week, baby.
Suede and Silk Covington.
That's it. You trying to pull that